Today I'm sharing on fear, and this was something I learned at Calendar Fellowship, which was being done by Prophet Oliver. Now I said fear is the false evidence appearing real. Now the few scriptures we had was Psalm 111 verse 10, and it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all those who do his commandments. His praise endures forever." Then the other one was 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, and it says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind." Now our founder of our church, Miracles by Fire, is Prophet Humphrey Mwale. Now many of the times when, fortunate enough, we are able to text him and WhatsApp him and inbox him whenever we have problems, and then many of the times you find yourself in a panic mode where you have all these problems and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Like, he doesn't understand what I'm saying, and whether you send a long speech or not, but then the response would give you for every problem, you would just be like, LOL, relax and focus. For the longest period of time, never used to click why he would just say that, because you think maybe he hasn't even read your problems. But then the thing is that he has a long relationship with God, and he knows how big God is. And no matter how urgent or dying your situation may seem, like, God is still King and Lord over everything, and he can change things in just a blink of an eye. So in every situation that happens around you, always remember that it just seems real, but it's not real, because every situation that happens is still under God, because God is still Lord and King over every situation. And then the other scripture that I had given us was 1 John 4 verse 18, and says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment, but he who fears has not been made perfect in love." That's how come you can't fear when you're in God, because God himself is love, and for everything that he has done, he never puts torment, he never torments us because of his love. Even Jeremiah says that the plans that I have for you are to prosper you and to give you a bright future and not to harm you. So you should always remember these things. And then the other things you should know about fear is that fear is mentioned 365 times in the Bible, which is the 365 days in a year that there is. So every day that comes by, God has already overcome fear for you. So you should always remember that. And the other thing with fear is that fear will always destroy things and not build. So think of the many things that you could have done in your life that you didn't do because of fear. So you need to let go of fear and always pray to God that he should help you with everything, in every fear that you have, so that you may be able to overcome. Because there's so many things that you can do with your life, but because fear has come and overcome you, you always feel like you can't do certain things. You always have to remember that so long as God has put a dream in you, he can make it happen. All he needs to do is have faith in him. Many people ask how they can have faith, but the only way you can have faith is when you read the Bible more and spend more time with God. Because when you spend more time with God and you read the Bible, you see the many situations that God had come through for so many people and how they had overcome fear. And if you can use the same faith to overcome every situation that you're going through in your life, then nothing can be impossible. And the other thing that you need to know about faith is that with fear, it keeps you away from looking at the bigger picture. Many people who've made it in life or have made good decisions, and many of the people that have been in the Bible, when you see how they had overcome fear, they had become a hero and an inspiration to many other people. So even your story could be a good story and a big story and an inspiration to somebody else. The only thing that's keeping you back is fear, and that's even more reason why you should keep away from it. And then many people, man cannot see potential in you, but for God to put a dream in you, he always has potential in you. So if you have any problems with anything, always remember that the one you should turn to the first should be God. And then the other thing about fear that you need to know is that when you start having opinions and options, that's when you're going to start losing your faith in God. So always remember that if you're a child of God and you have to have a better relationship with God and completely depend on him, do not have any opinions, do not have any options. God should be your only opinion and your only option. So I really hope this inspires someone and helps someone, and I hope that people will work on their fear and lose it so that they can have more confidence in God, because fear just brings confidence in negative. So I hope this helps somebody, and I hope this does. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them on the comments below or inbox me. Good night.